Hello everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Kidega Michael, aka Chef Kuch the president of Uganda Democratic Union movement. Yes, I'm coming live from Ghetto State House here, and then one day we hope we will be coming live from the State House itself. So always keep that dream alive. I've been reading a lot. My week has been fine. This book, so it's a very nice book. You know, a good leader is always to read. The Correct Line, Uganda under Museveni, Olive Kobusinge Olive. It's a very good book. If you really a good activist, also you have a dream like me, please you can grab that one copy and read to inspire you. Yeah, and also to get more knowledge. Anyway, today I want to talk about my security manifesto. Now, many people have been asking me, Mr. President, please, what are your manifesto? And I want to share some of my brief, what I want to do about security and what is my intention to make Uganda a better place. Before I go straight to that, allow me to request you, my friends who are there, whatever I'm doing, I don't do it in my own. I do it by the grace of God. Secondly, I also need your support, both spiritually, emotionally, and financially. And to clarify more, I need also more of financial support, because as the year draw closer, you know, I also need the money to run a lot of things, move, and I need to start planning and creating meetings, hosting delegations, people around, and discussing with them way forward of how I would like to go about this. So in case you want to be part of this, please send your contributions, but you can first send me an email address at Uganda Democratic Unions, and then I will provide you the account, and then we start from there. Or if you feel like you have in your mobile money, you can send straight to my number, which is displayed there on the screen that you see. Thank you so much. Before I go straight to my topic of today concerning my manifesto on security, I want us to watch together this video. This was the video of the during the time of presidential debate that was taking place in this country. I think the second presidential debate, yes. So, and then from there I will make my point, and I hope you understand. Please listen as we enjoy.
Many times in the past, and I'm sure we'll hear many times tonight, that Uganda is secure. It was, I think, Martin Luther King who said, peace is more than just not having conflict in your country. It's also the presence of justice, the presence of the rule of law, the presence of order. What security do the Karamojong feel when they starve to death for lack of food? What security do our youth, 83% of them, that are unemployed, what security do they feel? In Uganda, 16 women die every day while giving birth to children. This deprives every child-bearing woman a sense of security for herself or safety for her child.
Welcome back from that great speech that you've just heard from Mama Mbabazi. I hope you really enjoyed it. I love when I hear our leaders make those kind of statements. It's really very important to learn from them to see how we can use those statements to make Uganda a better place. All of you know him. He has been a presidential candidate last election, but once. He is also members of National Resistance Movement. Yeah, he has also served in this country as part of the security departments, presidential advisor, mention them, and among others. And up to now, is still representing the current president in power. So not that all the time every statement they mention is a bad statement, but we can learn from the little of the statement they mention. We see how we can use them to make Uganda a better place, and I believe in that. And all of you know that now there's a lot of things coming up. There's MK movement going on. I have no problem with Muhoozi. We are all struggling to make Uganda a better place. That is the truth. So if Muhoozi has a vision for this country also under his government, whatever it is under his movement, yes, I wish him good luck and I wish him the best. Let the people of Uganda decide. If the people of Uganda still think Museveni can still take them, we have no problem. But still, that does not mean that I should not present myself and from the ghetto state house. You get the point? Yeah, get the point. From the ghetto state house to see that how we can take this country, Uganda, to a better place. Yes, apart from that, now let's go straight to my manifesto of today that I want to talk about under security. What will make Uganda secure and for us to have the peace that we deserve? One thing under my government, if you people allowed me through election by ballot, I will make sure I create independent institution. And one of the independent institutions I want to create is the judiciary institutions. Right now, not every Ugandan is receiving the justice they deserved, because the judiciary institutions is attached on a certain arm of government. To be specific, the executive. The certain authorities and orders come from above, blah, blah, blah. Look at how people are arrested. They are not even brought before the judge or the court. And according to our constitutions, within 24 hours, 12 hours, I need to clarify that. It's supposed to be clear. But none of them are presented before the court. So that is happening because they are not independent. We need them totally to be independent. And how can they be independent? It's only when a new government come into power and give them that mandate. Because the judicial institutions is supposed to protect and defend the constitutions that speak to the voice of the voiceless and to the people who truly need justice in this nation. And that will be my role as a head of state in this country. The second role I want to do as a head of state in this country is to make sure the Uganda police force is also independent as an institution that is not attached to any individual or any arm of government. They are only governed by the power of the constitutions of our land. Now, the Inspector of General Police is a general. The Assistant Inspector General of Police is a general. Wait a minute, they're in the wrong place, doing a wrong job, and at the wrong time, to be honest. So, I will make sure that there is the difference between Uganda Police Force and the UPDF. And their role has to be truly specific, indicated by the constitutions. And that will call still on the constitution amendment and change for the better. So those are some of the things we need to do. Because as long as the Uganda police force is not independent, don't expect the freedom that you deserved to be there. But now in a small scale, they are trying their best to protect because of some little foundation that was created. But the challenge is not about the general Uganda police force, those who are now they're working. The problem is coming from the top management, those who get authority, where they give them power. Those are the people who are disrespecting the institutions. The second thing I also want to do is to create Uganda People Defense Force totally independent. Now, yes, we understand the power of the constitution that give the president certain directive of things to do, over the UPDF and also being the commander-in-chief. But the commander-in-chief roles under my government will be redefined. Yes, because not all the time there's certain thing that Uganda People Defense Force need to do. When me, the president, I don't need to be, all the time in those, because I have teams that will be running those departments that will be doing certain things, and they're part of the state. So as long as the UPDF is not independent, whatever you've been seeing happening on Bobby Wine, it will never stop. But also to call upon my brothers and sisters who are in the UPDF department is that we are all brothers and we are all sisters. You're our fathers, you're our mothers, you're our uncles, you're our aunties, you're our relatives. Now fighting me, beating me, you're beating your own blood. Even if someone came into Uganda from another country, I don't mind either from Rwanda, from where, you are part of us. You're still my brother. So why can't you be driven by the constitutions and do your part to defend and do what the constitutions demands? That's exactly what I want to do. Me as me, I want to do that when given that power as the head of state. And trust me, that time will come. Another thing I want to talk about is the unemployment. What security will I guarantee for the people of Uganda, especially the youth under the unemployment? One, I want to create what we call the minimum wage payment policy. It needs to be passed. That one is an executive order, immediate effect. I become the president. Because now people are determined, private sector and any other institution, determine how they want to pay Ugandans. That's why we cannot come out of poverty. But someone needs to define how much we have to get. In that, unemployment is going to get out of this country. Two, I also need to provide a better policy that will protect every Ugandan that will be employed by the private sector. Yes, because if that policy is not put, then it will be hard that whoever want to invest in this country, there's a limit of numbers of people that you're going to bring from another country to come and work in those organizations or business or institutions. Right now, those policies are not there. And that's why we are here in the street. We can't do anything. We are graduate. But now, we need to make that change. And that change will only come and happen if you people really stand with me and get the point. That's one of them. The other thing which I also really want to work on is to reduce on the tax or waive off the tax, for example, to domestic investors, especially Ugandans. I'm planning of giving them 6 months 6 months of them starting their business without paying tax. That will allow them to build the foundations, strong foundations of their businesses. So by the time they start paying tax, at least they would have, and that will encourage many Ugandans to start business. But right now, as we speak, you try. My friend just started a business in town. Now he's paying tax. Those are one of the problems that need to be worked on. 2 is to lower the cost of internet in this country. Why do I plan to lower the cost of internet in this country? Is because there are people that God has blessed them with the use of technology, so they can do online job. 2, they can market their product. But right now, the cost of internet is on top of the mountain. And with the issues of Facebook, and remember, Facebook is one of the platforms where people can market their businesses to earn income. Those who are morally self-employed, even those who are employed under certain institutions. So, all those will come to pass as long as I am the next president of Uganda come 2026. Guys, please, let's unite. Let's bring all this effort together. The first of unity of creating that change we all need. It starts with me and you to get there. At the end of the day, we will go very far. And trust me, those are just some few things I just put across. But I will not do it alone, ladies and gentlemen. I will do it with your help, with your support, as long as you're ready for change and to be part of this movement. Thank you so much for tuning in. Thank you for attending. Thank you for listening to me. See you guys next time. For God and my country, in Jesus' name, God bless you all. May this mark the beginning of the change we all deserve and the power of democracy. I love you guys all. See you guys. Thank you.